Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday at 9:10 in the morning. Going for a walk. I have some coffee with me right here. The last time I saw you guys, I was living at a different house. It was about 10 minutes away from where I am now. I am still in San Diego, but I'm in a much cuter neighborhood in La Mesa, which is nice. There's this really cool house right here, actually. It's really, really pretty. Look at this design. There's a lot of houses that have some really cool designs around here, which is nice. But I figured maybe on my morning walks, I'll just record a video about what I'm thinking about. And I don't know, see how it goes. So I'll catch you guys up a little bit. I don't know exactly how long it's been since I posted a video, but I competed at Hyrox World Championships in Stockholm in June, which was an incredible experience. It was my first time in Europe. And I'd never been on a plane that long. It wasn't as bad as I thought. I just watched Ted Lasso on the plane and tried to sleep, but I couldn't really sleep. But it was really, really cool. Once I got there, I took an Uber to my hotel. Oh, there's a car backing up. Hold up. Ooh. And there was this shop right across from the hotel that I got some chicken and potatoes at. I had some coffee. It was like 11 in the morning, but I had left the day before at sometime in the afternoon. So it was a little over like a 9-hour difference. It was weird. I wasn't quite sure what was going on, but it was really nice. And then I got in contact with the house team, like Alan, Alana, Hunter, and they were busy doing their stuff. Hunter was preparing for his competition. He raced pro solos and pro doubles. That was really exciting. I actually got to watch the elite race of the men and the women. Since I was an athlete, I got free admission to watch the other races. So that was really cool to see. Got to see all the elites race. I'd never seen that in person, which is really nice. And then I'm kind of just going to go out of order here. There was a panel that I went to. My coach, Alan, told me to come. And it was, I think, 6 of the elite racers. It was Charlie Botterill, Rich Ryan, Hunter, Joanna, this French guy, I forgot his name, but he was on the Elite 15. Anyways, it was really cool. They were all talking about their training and life and stuff like that. But it was beautiful in Stockholm. I just took an electric scooter and an electric bike around, and there was no trash on the streets. There was no homeless people. There was just tons of really cool avenues to get around. And I guess I didn't really have a concept of what Stockholm was like, but it was a quote unquote archipelago. I know that's a weird word. I haven't really ever used that, but there's water everywhere. It's like just rivers and all sorts of, like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it was really pretty. Tons of trees. The weather feels like it was in San Diego. It was really nice and cool. It was sunny, and there was a lot of cool coffee shops. The food was really good too. The food tasted super fresh. I got some avocado toast. I got, like I said, chicken and potatoes. I had, crap, what else did I have? I didn't have any, like, quote unquote, like Scandinavian food. Like, I know they have like deer and some other stuff, but I didn't have that. I went to this cool place in, the name is escaping me. It was downtown Stockholm. It had this one name, but it was beautiful. There's like cobblestone streets. It reminded me of like Harry Potter. But anyways, that was an incredible experience. And after that, well, the actual race results, I got 1 hour and 3 seconds with Cole. We were on track for a 54:30, which would have been insane, but my nutrition just wasn't there, unfortunately. I didn't have enough carbohydrates, and now I know exactly what it feels like to hit the wall that athletes are talking about that you should never hit. It's pretty brutal. I genuinely didn't think I was going to finish the race, but we did. And Cole did great. He did a solo race too the day before. He's a fucking beast. But anyways, it was really exciting. And I got back, and as I'm sure you would expect, it kind of felt weird to just not have a race coming up. I don't know. I had always been training for a race ever since Anaheim. In the December, it was Anaheim, then it was Phoenix, then it was Vegas. Then we qualified, and it was like, okay, cool, we're going to Stockholm. And then for a while, it was like, fuck, I don't really have a race coming up, kind of feel lost. It's like, what am I training for? What should my training program look like? But talked to my coach and I got it all figured out. I was sort of just in a general, you know what? I'm going to pause right here. There we go. I was in sort of just a general fitness stage, which was really exciting, actually. I just went back to some like bodybuilding movements, a little bit less running, just to get my strength up because I want to get better at the station work for High Rocks. And so I'm kind of just finishing up that phase. It was the house summer shred. I followed it a little bit, but I also kind of just did my own thing. And yesterday I actually got my pro solo High Rocks ticket for Anaheim, which is super exciting. Now I have a race to look forward to, and also calling my coach tomorrow to talk about what the programming should look like, because for a month my left knee was kind of bugging the outside of it, and that was due to running a 30-miler with my friend Jack. I don't think I told you guys about that, but we went around Fiesta Island in San Diego for 5.5 hours. He ran 40, a little over 40. I ran 30, but that was the most we had ever done, and that was insane. We started at 6:30 a.m. Crazy experience. It's fucking mosquito. Dude, mosquitoes are no joke around here. I don't know what it is, but even in my kitchen, I've been getting eaten up. It's ridiculous. All right, time to keep moving. But anyways, I was feeling a little bit lost when I didn't have a race, and it just sort of made me every single day feel kind of weird, and I don't know how to explain it. Just sort of unsure and uncertain of what it is that I was looking forward to, or what should I do, or whatever it was. Also because I was in the process of moving. Like I said, I'm at a new place now, so it's sort of a weird stage, weird phase, but I'm feeling much better now. And I've started reading a bit more. I have been looking more. Oh, there's a pretty butterfly right here. Let's see if oh, there's two. Oh, wow. Yeah, this place is really pretty. But I've been researching a bit more about Stoicism, and I got the Daily Stoic, which is, dude, there's another butterfly here too. What the fuck? There's monarchs everywhere. I went on a walk yesterday and they were just flying everywhere on every street. I went down like multiple and they were just everywhere. It's cool. And it's the Daily Stoic is a book made for every single day of the year. There's 366 entries. Look at this. Cool designs. There's this one house. Sorry, I keep getting off topic, but this place is sick. Look at this. Cute little birdhouses and stuff. This right here. Super nice. Okay, back to what I was talking about. It's a journal of 366 entries, and each one has a quote from a Stoic philosopher. And each of the days or months, I'm not sure if it's months or seasons, but they're based on different values. The one that I'm on is pragmatism. I think that's how you pronounce it. There's one of talking about mortality, or the value regards mortality. I went to August in the book because it says that you should read it where you are in the year. So I skipped, obviously I'm over halfway through. It's really interesting. I write down the quote on my laptop on a note page, and then I write down what it means to me and how I can apply it in my life. And it's been nice. I also ordered a different translation of Meditations. I've been watching Ryan Holiday. You guys should check him out if you guys are interested in Stoicism. He's a YouTuber. I'm sure he has other socials, but I've just been watching his videos on YouTube, and he sort of goes into everything you'd want to know about Stoicism. He reads a lot. He's actually the author, or one of the authors of the Daily Stoic, and so that would be a great person to check out if you want to get into it or just learn more about it. So yeah, I got that. Just ordered a new translation of Meditations, so I'll be having that. I also ordered a new pen because my pen's running out of ink, and I'm realizing I don't have any other ones. So I have that. Ordered some highlighters, some tabs, just to really start annotating and start actively learning. Now that I'm done with college, graduated in December, I want to continue to learn, and I'm choosing stuff that I'm really interested in, which makes it a bit easier for me to stay committed and consistent. And I think that that's something that is important for me and just important in life, because if I were to have stopped learning, I feel like there's just a wall, and I don't want to meet that wall. And something that, or a reason that I want to continue learning is also because I've surrounded myself with people who are smarter than me, more intellectual, more wise, have more life experience, and they all read. And I've just noticed a correlation between high-performing individuals, such as athletes or just successful people in whatever niche of life they're in. They happen to read. And so I'm starting to read. It's really nice. It's a lot better than doom scrolling too. Don't get me wrong, I do doom scroll sometimes still. But I like to try my best to read if I can and have a book on rotation that interests me. So that's what I've been up to. I have been trying to get my routine settled in just in life. It goes something like this. I wake up, I have water with 5 grams of creatine. I'll make my coffee, and then I'll go for a walk, usually with my girlfriend. I'm living with me, her, my friend Eddie, and his brother Louie, so 4 total. And so we'll go for a walk. Sometimes she'll up. She has work. This morning she has work, so I'm going for a walk on my own. But I'll do that, come back, make breakfast, which is usually 2 cups of oats with frozen blueberries, maple syrup, and then on the side I'll have some Greek yogurt with honey. And then I'll go to the gym, train, come back, have more food, which is usually 4 eggs with some potatoes, maybe even some like rice, or I'll do fruit like dates, banana, milk, pomegranate juice, pretty much just all whole foods. And it's really good. It gets me through the day, and it's nice to have a good routine that I can also sort of mess with if I need to. It's important to have a routine, but also be able to function without the routine when the time calls for it, when you're not able to. That's something that I've struggled with, especially in Stockholm, or whenever I'm busy doing other stuff. I feel like I'm out of whack because I'm not in my routine, but I'm learning that it's okay to be like that, and it's sometimes just as important to be able to figure it out when you're not accustomed to what you're used to doing. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Nothing much, I'm still playing drums with Mojo Pin, which is exciting. We have a few shows this month. Still a food runner, still training. Now that I got the High Rocks ticket set up, something to look forward to, something to train for, and really focus on and commit myself to, because I want to go back to Anaheim and be a lot more ready than I was for my first race last time in Anaheim, which was an open solo. This is pro solo, but I've raced pro a few times now, so there shouldn't be any surprises. Anyways, I'm gonna finish drinking this coffee. I hope you guys have a great morning. I will see you guys tomorrow.